Monday just upgraded to moderate risk level 4 out of 736,478 people in red. Today's 15% tornado probability covers 2.7 million people in eastern Nebraska and Iowa. And the Texas Panhandle is under extremely critical fire weather, wind, dust, and zero humidity. 3 days, 1 system tornadoes today, violent tornadoes Monday, fire all week, mark my words. When I saw the SIG2 hatching on Monday's tornado map this morning, I stopped cold, flat out. Stay with me through Monday. The low-level jet detail I will reveal at minute 7 changes everything. And stay through the fire section. What SPC said about Monday's wind shift is alarming. No joke? Drop your city and state below. Tonight I track your area and come back with your breakdown. Let me start right now with today's tornado threat because it is already serious this afternoon. SPC enhanced risk today covers 85,866 square miles over 2.7 million people in the orange zone. Omaha, Lincoln, Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Council Bluffs, all 5 cities inside today's enhanced risk. SPC expanded the enhanced risk from Colorado through Kansas, Iowa, and Minnesota today. Good grief. Minneapolis, Wichita, Des Moines, Topeka sitting in the slight risk zone surrounding that orange area. Marginal risk stretches from Utah all the way to Atlanta, 48 million people in that outer ring. Think about Dale, a retired farmer near Sioux Falls today is not a field day. Dale needs equipment covered and shelter plan confirmed before 3 p.m. this afternoon. No exceptions. Severe weather does not get going until 3 p.m. That window opens fast. No joke. By 4 p.m., a significant swath of damaging wind and large hail begins moving to the northeast. Eastern South Dakota around 5 p.m. Then by 6 p.m., things explode in this environment. At 6 to 7 p.m., storms fire north of Kearney, York, Columbus, Norfolk, Nebraska. Watch closely. Any storm that stays discrete in this environment will have a much elevated risk for strong tornadoes. Main damaging wind threat today is between Omaha and Sioux Falls, winds exceeding 80 miles per hour possible. We saw damaging winds exceed 80 miles per hour yesterday in western Kansas, same threat today, flat out. At least 3 or 4 storms today expected to produce baseball-size hail. Protect your vehicle now. Tornado risk today is 15% in the core zone, EF2 plus tornadoes possible near Sioux Falls. Strong tornado risk extends as far south as Kansas and as far north as central southern Minnesota. Low tornado risk covers Texas all the way to Michigan, a very wide event today. Good Lord! Key thing about today's setup, storms are going to upscale quickly, and that changes everything. Upscale means storms merge into a line, early reducing tornado risk but dramatically increasing wind threats. By 7 to 8 p.m., a big storm line likely forms, making discrete supercells harder to maintain. If any supercells stay discrete in this environment, a few strong tornadoes are easily possible today. From Sioux Falls back into Superior, Kansas, that is the discrete supercell tornado corridor today. By 8 o'clock, those storms begin blasting into Minnesota. Minneapolis could get hit late tonight. Comment your city and state below tonight. I give you a specific breakdown for your exact area. Northern Illinois, Wisconsin, and lower Michigan, a conditional supercell threat during afternoon hours. Southeast and Florida Peninsula, isolated severe risk today. Mainly gusty downbursts. Bless your heart. Now I need to stop right here because the Lake Thunderbird comparison matters for today's setup. The only time a tornado crossed Lake Thunderbird, Oklahoma was May 19, 2013. It became an EF4. The 2013 tornado approached Shawnee with the same discrete supercell environment we have today. Today's low-level SRH values are increasing into that same favorable range for long-track tornadoes. The difference is this event is much larger, affecting Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, and Kansas. That 2013 comparison tells you why the SPC used the phrase violent tornadoes possible in today's outlook. Folks, I need to stop right here. Monday is the day that has every forecaster leaning forward. Monday upgraded to moderate risk level 4 out of 5, the second highest risk level possible. Moderate risk covers 18,320 square miles, Topeka, Lawrence, Manhattan, Emporia, Newton, Kansas. Around that enhanced risk covering 82,774 square miles with 6 million people in the orange zone. Kansas City, Omaha, Wichita, Lincoln, Des Moines, all inside Monday's enhanced risk corridor. Slight risk Monday covers 31.5 million people from Chicago to Oklahoma City to St. Louis, y'all. SPC is calling for numerous severe thunderstorms Monday along a cold front and dry line numerous. Supercells capable of all hazards, very large hail and strong to intense tornadoes will likely occur. Here's the detail nobody is saying loudly enough. Monday has a SIG2 on the tornado map. SIG2 means EF3 plus tornadoes are possible Monday afternoon and evening across central Kansas. MLCAPE on Monday forecast at 3,500 to 4,500 joules per kilogram atmosphere is critically loaded. Deep layer wind shear at 40 to 50 knots, perfect supercell environment locked and loaded for tornadoes. 0 to 1 kilometer SRH at 250 to 300 meters squared per second tornado potential extreme. Think about Carol in Kansas City right on the enhanced risk edge. Monday is her danger day. Carol needs her shelter plan confirmed before Sunday night, not Monday morning when storms are building. HREF members are showing long updraft helicity tracks from Kansas all the way into southern Nebraska. Long UH tracks mean long track tornadoes, the kind that stay on the ground for miles, not seconds. Monday storm initiation expected around 3 to 4 p.m. Central along the dry line and cold front. Monday hail could reach 3.5 inches softball plus size SIG 2 hail risk centered near Wichita and Omaha. Baseball size hail extends from Abilene, Texas all the way north to Des Moines, Iowa on Monday. Here's that low-level jet detail. I promise this is the one that changes everything. The low-level jet increases to 40 to 50 knots Monday evening, tornado threat worse after dark. Nocturnal tornadoes are 2 to 3 times more deadly than daytime tornadoes, people are asleep. Monday evening is the dangerous window, not afternoon, not morning, but after sunset when people sleep. Monday is the day I am most concerned about as a significant severe weather outbreak. Good grief. Scattered to numerous damaging winds of 60 to 85 miles per hour expected Monday, 80 plus miles per hour in hatched area. Mobile home residents in central Kansas and southeastern Nebraska Monday needs an off-site shelter plan. Tuesday keeps the threat going. Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, Southern Plains all seeing severe weather. Light Risk Tuesday covers 48 million people from Chicago to Dallas to Detroit to Indianapolis. St. Louis and Dallas-Fort Worth, another round of tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds Tuesday. 3 straight days of severe weather for the Plains and Midwest. This is a marathon, folks. Put your city and state below. I come back tonight with your specific breakdown. Now the city breakdown, so you know exactly where you stand heading into all 3 of these days. Sioux Falls enhanced risk today. Upscale wind threat tonight, active again early Monday morning. Omaha and Lincoln enhanced risk today with 80 mile per hour wind potential. Inside Monday's enhanced risk too. Dale near Omaha is watching this same setup. Enhanced risk today means equipment covered before 4 p.m. Kansas City slight risk today on the edge. Moderate risk very close Monday. Enhanced risk right there. Wichita inside Monday's enhanced risk. SIG 2 hail zone right there. Tornado threat very real Monday. Topeka and Lawrence, Kansas right inside the moderate risk zone Monday. Most dangerous spot on the map. Carol in Kansas City knows this. She already confirmed her shelter plan before Sunday afternoon. Des Moines enhanced risk today, active Saturday and Monday, 3 straight days of severe weather. Minneapolis storms arrive late tonight. Enhanced risk nearby today, Monday active in the morning hours. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Enid inside Monday's enhanced risk boundary. Tornado threat real in the evening. In Fort Worth, Tuesday brings another round of severe weather your way. Heads up. Detroit, Indianapolis, marginal risk Monday with the squall line. Tuesday active as the front pushes east. Think about Margaret outside Sioux City. Sunday afternoon is already active. Alerts need to be on loud. Margaret has her shelter location confirmed, her neighbor's number saved, and her weather radio charged. Now, the fire weather situation, the SPC, used language I rarely see in an official forecast bulletin. Today, extremely critical fire weather in 41,164 square miles across the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Amarillo, Clovis, Garden City, Plainview, Liberal, all inside today's extremely critical fire weather zone. Sustained winds of 25 to 30 miles per hour from west-southwest, relative humidity between 5 and 15% today. Fuel loading in that zone is above the 95th percentile. Dry grass everywhere, holdovers from previous fires. The SPC said this specifically: any new ignition may spread at a life-threateningly rapid pace today. Life-threateningly rapid, that is the exact SPC language in today's bulletin, plain and simple. Critical fire weather also covers 127,103 square miles across New Mexico and the southern high plains. Albuquerque, Lubbock, Sacramento Valley, California, also under critical fire conditions today. Bless. Sacramento Valley deep layer northwest flow with downslope winds exceeding 25 miles per hour. Humidity 15 to 20%. Monday's fire weather, and this is where it gets extremely dangerous on a completely different level. Monday also has an extremely critical zone, 38,684 square miles. Texas and Oklahoma panhandles again. Amarillo, Plainview, Liberal, Pampa, Hereford, same zone, but Monday winds above 30 miles per hour sustained. Monday's extremely critical zone, sustained winds over 30 miles per hour plus single-digit humidity below 10%. ERCs above the 95th percentile across the entire Monday fire weather zone locked and loaded for ignition. Here's the detail that makes Monday's fire weather more dangerous than today. Pay attention to this. A cold front sweeps across the southern high plains from the north Monday between 6 and 9 p.m. That cold front rapidly shifts wind from west-southwest to north, a sudden and catastrophic direction change. Any active wildfire at that moment experiences a direction change. Firefighters lose their position instantly. This is the exact mechanism that has led to firefighter fatalities in previous High Plains wildfire events. Frank near Amarillo today and Monday are both extremely dangerous fire days for your area. No outdoor burning today or Monday anywhere near the Panhandle, not even one spark, period. Now let me explain why wildfire combined with this wind creates something even more dangerous: dust storms. When a wildfire burns through dry grassland, it destroys root systems that hold topsoil in place. After a fire passes, the burned surface becomes completely exposed, no vegetation, no roots, no protection. Wind at 30 miles per hour across that burned surface lifts ash and fine soil particles into the atmosphere immediately. A combined smoke and dust plume forms air quality drops to dangerous levels within minutes, no joke. Visibility on highways downwind of active wildfires can drop to near zero in under 5 minutes. Good Lord. This is what happened on US 83 during the 2017 Starbuck fire multi-vehicle accidents in the dust. If you're driving near the Texas Panhandle today or Monday, watch for sudden visibility drops. Headlights on, windows up, a C on recirculate if visibility drops below a quarter mile. Pull off immediately. Turn your lights off once stopped prevents other drivers from following you into a stopped vehicle. Now, the wildfire mechanism, when combined with 30-mile-per-hour wind, this is what makes the danger so extreme. A grassland fire and 5% humidity with 30-mile-per-hour wind can run 15 to 20 miles per hour. A person on foot cannot outrun a grass fire. In those conditions, vehicles have been overtaken too. Spotting embers carried downwind can ignite new fires a mile ahead of the main fire front. That is how the 2017 Starbuck fire burned 400,000 acres in less than 24 hours, y'all. Monday's cold front wind shift at 6 to 9 p.m. is particularly dangerous. It reverses fire direction. Firefighters established safely north of a fire suddenly find it burning directly toward them after the shift. No outdoor activities near any fire-prone area in the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles Monday. Bless your hearts. Now the historical comparison section, and this is where Monday's full danger picture becomes clear. I want to compare this event to 5 historical outbreaks, and the parallels are striking. The first comparison is April 27, 2011, the deadliest tornado outbreak in U.S. history since 1936. That event produced 316 tornadoes in a single day, 321 people killed across the Deep South states. The April 27, 2011 environment had CAPE values near 3,000 to 4,000 joules. Monday is forecast similar. Deep layer shear, April 27, 2011 was 50 to 60 knots. Monday's 40 to 50 is very close. The critical difference, April 2011 had a more organized upper pattern. Monday's is focused on Kansas. I am not predicting 316 tornadoes, but Monday's atmospheric recipe is comparable. I kid you not. The second comparison is May 22, 2011. The Joplin, Missouri EF5 tornado killed 161 people that day. Joplin had CAPE near 3,500 joules and shear of 40 to 50 knots. Monday matches those values. Joplin tornado on the ground 22 miles. A mile wide at peak formed in just 6 minutes. 6 minutes from formation to EF5. That is why 15 minutes of warning is never enough. The third comparison is May 3, 1999. The Bridge Creek Moore Oklahoma EF5 killed 36 people directly. The May 3, 1999 outbreak produced 74 tornadoes in a single day across Oklahoma and Kansas. Flat out. Monday's SIG-2 hatching is centered in almost the exact same geographic corridor as the 1999 event. Kansas and southeastern Nebraska in 1999 produced long-track EF4 and EF5 tornadoes from similar setups. The fourth comparison is the Lake Thunderbird EF4 on May 19, 2013. We have discussed this. But the 2013 event also tells us something important. Tornado formation speed in this region is extreme. That Lake Thunderbird tornado was a discrete supercell tornado, exactly what Monday's models are showing. Discrete supercell tornadoes are more violent and longer tracking than embedded squall line tornadoes. The 2013 outbreak also produced the El Reno EF3, the widest tornado ever recorded, 2.6 miles across. The fifth and most sobering comparison is the tri-state tornado of March 18, 1925. 695 people killed. The tri-state tornado traveled 219 miles across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana in about 3.5 hours. It killed 695 people, the deadliest tornado in United States history. Still holds that record today. The tri-state formed in the same kind of deep, warm sector with strong low-level shear that Monday shows. Better warnings exist now than in 1925, but that 12-minute lead time has not changed much. Y'all. What all 5 historical events share people who survived, had a shelter plan confirmed ahead of time. Now the fire weather historical comparison, because Black Sunday 1935 is directly relevant today. Sunday, April 14th, 1935. A 200-foot wall of dust swept from the Texas Panhandle into Kansas. Temperatures dropped 50 degrees in hours. Visibility went to absolute zero on the open plains. Today's fire conditions in the Texas Panhandle are not Black Sunday scale, but the mechanism is identical. Dry soil plus strong southwest wind plus a dry line, same formula. 1935 and 2026, plain and simple. The 2017 Starbuck fire burned 400,000 acres in 24 hours, a number that sounds impossible. Good grief! Today's fuel loading in the Texas Panhandle is at the 95th percentile, meaning conditions are Starbuck level. Here is what those historical events teach us: the atmosphere does not care if you're ready. Families who survived April 27, 2011 had shelter plans. Families who did not often paid dearly. That is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to make the next 10 minutes matter. Now the atmospheric setup, so you understand why 3 straight days of risk are possible this week. A powerful mid-level trough is digging deeply over the Rockies, creating strong surface low cyclogenesis. That surface low intensifies Monday along the Kansas-Oklahoma border. That is Monday's tornado engine. Gulf moisture flooding northward, dew points climbing into the low 60s across the Central Plains Monday. The negative tilt of the trough Monday amplifies available energy to its maximum. Flat out dangerous. This is the same large-scale pattern that drove the April 27, 2011 super outbreak across the Deep South. I am not predicting 316 tornadoes. I am saying Monday's atmospheric setup is historically comparable. The bottom line, straight and simple, because these 3 days demand your complete attention, folks. Nebraska, Iowa, is South Dakota today, enhanced risk. Storms firing 6 to 9 p.m., 80-mile-per-hour gusts possible. Shelter plan confirmed before 3 p.m. today, not at 7 p.m., when storms are already producing tornadoes. Oklahoma Panhandle's extremely critical fire weather today and Monday, no outdoor burning. Central Kansas and southeastern Nebraska, Monday, moderate risk. EF3 plus tornadoes possible. Plan now. Topeka, Lawrence, Manhattan, Kansas, inside the moderate risk zone Monday, most dangerous spot on map. Weather alert on loud tonight, Monday night and Tuesday night, all 3 carry nocturnal risk, heads up. Mobile home in any enhanced or moderate risk zone community shelter confirmed before Monday afternoon. Get your vehicle under cover before Monday afternoon. SIG 2 hail means softball plus size is forecast. Charge your phone and backup battery today. Monday's squall line knocks out power across multiple states. Carroll and Kansas City shelter confirmed before Sunday night. April 27, 2011 shows why that matters. Frank near Amarillo, no outdoor activities today or Monday. That wind shift Monday evening is lethal. Dale near Sioux Falls, today is your day. Equipment covered, shelter plan locked in before 3 p.m. People who come through events like this always had a solid plan before the sirens ever went off. Do me a solid, someone in Topeka, Wichita, or Omaha needs to see this forecast today. A heads up from someone they trust beats 10 push notifications they will swipe right past, period. Share your city and state in the comments. I will be back tonight with your breakdown. Moderate risk Monday, extremely critical fire weather, 15% tornadoes today, same 3-day window. April 27, 2011 showed what happens when a setup like this fires 316 tornadoes. 321 lives lost. Joplin 2011 showed what 6 minutes and 3,500 joules of CAPE can do to a city. Good grief. Black Sunday 1935 showed what dryline wind plus dry fuel does to the Texas Panhandle, zero visibility. Monday has those same ingredients. People who know history are confirming their plan right now. Dale sheltering near Sioux Falls, Carol watching Monday's risk in Kansas City, Frank eyeing the Panhandle, Margaret tracking Sunday's tornado window outside Sioux City, 4 people, 4 dangers, 1 system. Stay safe, stay smart, take care of the people around you. See you in the next update.